Echo Infusion. Not bad. Flash Freeze for the backline damage. Total Recall is some sort of consume stuff right away. Not my favorite, but pretty good. It's like, it's reasonable. Serve the Temperament. We'll think about that more when we get there. Incant and Rally. The Incant's going to be annoying. And Damage Shield. Not a fan of Damage Shield. Not with Fractures. With Fractures, it's kind of hard to kill. You end up taking a lot of these explosives just like head on. Flash Freeze doesn't really help either. I think I would like Corruptor. There we go. Corruptor feels good. It feels good because we have the potential for sweepers from Stygian, and it's actually quite nice to have, even if we just go for incant units or whatever, for those to start off with the, like, I'm gonna find the words. Carving? I think we pick Carving. Lost Luggage is great, but we've got Echo Infusions already. Yeah, I'm just gonna click this. Sometimes it takes a little while for things to scale. Whereas Spine Chief's attack buff is pretty immediate, so it helps out the Stygian units quite a bit. I feel like this is a ton of damage, but I'm gonna take it anyway. This first wave we can just take the damage up top, and then we've got Fractures and Forgones to like limit the damage from the other things. Actually, I probably do this, and then one up here, one here if we discarded the dead weight. We can block with the Train Steward, take this gold. We can total recall the foregone powers. We can always bring back a different Train Steward at a later date. Later time. Take the gold. We're just going to be slightly greedy here. And we're getting to the point where if we leak, we're only taking 1 damage per clergyman. Yeah, so that's actually not too bad. We'll take that. Just stopping leaking now. And I think we're fine with the Train Steward behind. And then what else do we have? We have a Flash Freeze, so we can actually probably deal with these. Even if I fracture this. Which is excellent. Ideally we pick up another our last Echo Infusion. I think Flash Freeze on this is probably worth it. There we go. Nice. You have not found many uses for Echo Generating Chief. I haven't played it enough, to be honest. Echo Transfer is the pick, by the way. Crypt Builder. I don't really want to Crypt Builder. I find it slightly inconsistent, but I think we pick it anyway. It's upfront damage. We probably want a little bit of that. we can make it work some of the time. Other times we might be able to echo transfer or echo infusion into more ember, and so the 3 cost matters less. And we've got plenty of backline damage. Energy siphon's not a thing. Yeah. Plus it's infused. I think I'd prefer a Stygian unit here, but we go this way anyway. Hitting multi-strike would be huge. So we give ourselves a chance to do it. Oh no! Well, this is interesting. No, this is only bad. This is only bad if I can't hatch the eggs. I think we can pick Bog Chrysalis here. I think we can pick Bog Chrysalis. It's just I don't like turning down Bog Deep Cocoon because I like it. But I think Bog Chrysalis with multi-strike is just ridiculously strong. For hatching you need to... so this is shell 5. And at the end of every turn, it consumes charged echoes from the bar and ticks down this shell number. So it needs to have eaten 5 charged echoes to hatch. You can hatch it with consume spells if you pick a specific echo right path. And there is a consume spell and an artifact that that helps remove shell. But yeah, I think with multi-strike, Bog Chrysalis is ridiculously strong with Corruptor. We probably look for large stone, I guess. We'll see. It might just be health and some sort of scaling. But this one unit here with multi-strike provides 4 hits to work off the Spine Chief. It's an insane amount of damage. Of course your damage drops once Spine Chief dies, which is the kind of conundrum, I guess, with the Spine Chief, is that it sort of feels like it wants to be at the front line, but then having it die first is terrible. It's obviously going to be... Oh! Yes, Lodestone Totem. I like the way you think, COD. I like the way you think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Divine Temples. We won't pick up anything now. Oh no, spikes is not what we want. We'll do it anyway. There is an okay chance that we get to buff up Bog. Forgone power. No! No, we have to do it again. Oh, can we? What can we total recall? Okay, ready? Good. We let go of this gold, unfortunately. Oh, we got nothing. It's fine. Finally. There we go. I'm supposed to draw infused cards. You thought I would have gotten it by now. After playing for this long. How do I not understand? Okay. But yeah, I think we have to keep Spine Chief alive, and if we can do that, we're okay. Shelter is great. It works with our whole try and keep it alive sort of deal. Flash Freeze is infused. I probably clicked on that too quickly. When's our next Merchant of Steel? Not till ring 6. And it's opposite this, like, fancy Merchant of Magic. That's not great. I'm not sure if I want to try and last until then without finding some sort of health. But then we're also desperate to try and look for infusions. And some artifacts, like ones that start with charged geckos, or that the shell one can help us out. Yeah, the infusions could provide survivability for us. But I don't want to go down to here and find out we're fighting the ring 5 sweeper boss and then just like die because we have a 1 health egg. I think that's my biggest concern right now. And I think unless we're going to infuse here, we can wait till... Yeah, if we're infusing down here instead, then we don't need to pick up this unit as urgently, because we'll get to see one here, and we can possibly go here if we need to as well. The question will be if we go here and we see large stone, whether we pick up the large stone, or whether we leave ourselves open to maybe picking up Shartzel Carver. Shartzel Carver would be great. But I think it's here. I don't want to miss out on these upgrades. Well, we could take Quick. Is this Bog Chrysalis too weak with Quick? I think it is. I think it is. We literally just like die to a tank with spikes or something. Do I re-roll for large stone? I think I'm happy with this. Let's just do... -2. -2 on Crypt Build is okay. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I think intrinsic or intrinsic and holdover might be it, but intrinsic and twin stone is also very good. I'm gonna do this. Just make it a little bit more playable. Oh no! I mean, oh yes. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we don't have the infusion. That may have made it big. Wait, can we do this? We probably shouldn't, right? we probably shouldn't. But we can, can't we? Then we have to go capacity. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. The downside is currently we could dupe Bog Chrysalis and have 2. And 2 Bog Chrysalises, especially if we get an Incant or Inspire infusion. 2 Bog Chrysalis on that same floor would be crazy. But this is also very nice. And it makes the hatching easier. It means we can't go Shatzel Carver at all. And it means we need to win the next fight without the extra capacity. I think it's too cool not to pick. I don't always get the opportunity to do things that are a little bit funny, but this is kind of cool. Let's go. Yeah, I think the stats will just like dominate this fight. So we should be fine. Do I put a train steward up there? I feel like I shouldn't shelter, probably. No, I don't want the Ember Drain. Aha! Here's Crypt Builder. It's 6 charge decos worth of Spine Chief damage. Yeah, that's true. Fracture. Echo Transfer. Oh, this is getting stronger. It probably doesn't matter. We just... No, we can wait until another turn to, like, start building up the charge decos on this floor. Their damage output appears to be fine, for now anyway. Yeah. So far so good. Just like make sure the upcoming waves don't deal too much damage to us, and then try and get this as high as possible, I guess, for the relentless fight, which it kind of is now. I guess we spam up here so we can shelter. And this should be more than enough, right? Yeah. Good job, team. Let's see what rare card we get. Wurmkin Etchings. Eternal Kinstone. What can we do with etchings that might be fun? At the moment, it's probably just bringing back shelter. Is that enough? I think what makes it possibly work is that Wurmkin etchings is infused. And so cycling these etchings is actually pretty good for us. I think the problem is a lot of these cards that we might want to hold over, or at least, you know, technically hold over, using Wurmkin etchings. A lot of them aren't what we need, which is survivability. Eternal Kinstone's okay. It's kind of less necessary because we've got Carving Kriska. But it's still pretty good. I think Wurmkin etchings opens up some doors later on. And I feel like it's Siren of the Sea. I may not be a genius, but Siren of the Sea feels really good. Feels really, really good here. Light of Seraph, so we can fit all our boys together. I'm not sure if they're boys. In fact, I think Siren of the Sea is not a boy. We go here. Get ourselves closer and closer to spell spam. I found that difficult to say. We want to double -1 this Wurmkin etchings or value stone it. And we want to do that before, probably here. I don't want to do it before here because I don't think we've got enough reason to get it sorted yet. I guess we can do it here. In the meantime, we reduce the cost of these fractures. Actually, if we double Wurmkin etchings, we can get a shelter chain going with this dupe by this ring. That's not terrible. It's probably not good enough. We could double stack this though. No, let's focus on just making one cost stuff cheaper. We can look for holdover. Did not find it. Divine Horde is probably okay to take. Light's Gift. We take Light's Gift. This run is getting very strong very quickly. Multi-strike we do not care about at all. I hope we don't. Let's see. We have to that doesn't kill. Yeah, I think we have to skip this collector because I don't want to commit 2 fractures to that. Nice. So we got the hatch and everything is dying. Very good. Yeah, Light's Gift is kind of ridiculous. We'll wait and we'll play this on a future turn. You go make noodles and come back to Light's Gift. Yep, I mean, what can I say? Light's Gift is pretty ridiculous. Easily one of the strongest artifacts in the game. Nice. Look at how much damage they're doing. 135 times 2, 165 times 2, plus 75. Lightstone casing. I don't think... It's probably okay. We can double -1 this Wurmkin etchings. We can even double stack and get this, and then get the shelter to 0 cost, and then like combo them together. I think it's worth above 25 gold. Ambient Charge is great, but we're getting into this position where we've got these cards that create consume cards, but we probably want to be more controlled with what we consume if we go with the Wurmkin etchings builds. But I quite like Revenge of the Damned here. It might not be like infused, but it kind of is with carving. And then you get this +2 with the slate as well. And we can make it consumable. I think that's important. Drain. Drain? Do we just drain? And then this run is over? It's probably not that dramatic. But I'm happy to do it. It's already over. What we want is double stack holdover, -1 probably. We can consume this. I think that's fine. While I remember, we look here, see if we get value stone. We do not. We get intrinsic. Do we want to intrinsic this echo infusion? I suppose we can. It feels less necessary now than it was before. So that's the only reason why I'm not just slam picking it. Permafrost. Permafrost does not hold over or double stack. I quite like Permafrost on this total recall. So let's do that. I suppose. Where are we going next? Next we're going to another Merchant of Magic. Maybe we just save the... Look at this. Merchant magic removals, magic removals, magic removal. Very good. I think I just saved the gold. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I think it's worth it just to save the gold for next if we're going to another Merchant of Magic. And if we see permafrost again, we can always do it again. If we don't see permafrost again, it means we've got double stack or holdover to buy. We could intrinsic the Wurmkin etchings, and that's kind of interesting because it means we start with the combo. And of course these are infused cards as well. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Although, that means we don't get to go into our drain shenanigans as early, because we have to draw into drain. No, I like that. And then we'll leave the plus 30 until... Yeah, we'll see. We can pick up Value Stone and Spell Chain ahead of it, I think. And we've only got 35 pack shards left to pick up. I think our damage output's good enough for this. The main thing is... Oh, we are... Uh-oh. Okay. This is what Sato was talking about. I guess we can just throw this here. And then just not worry about hatching until the turn after. Yeah. That seems really good. We have it again. This is like... Saturnus' prediction of like having all these Forgone powers plus the extract cards. It's coming true. Everything that he said. It's happening. But it's fine. It's as COD said. We are kind of so far ahead of the curve that it doesn't matter. Not that I'm like bragging or anything, but we're just like, it's just where we are. Okay. Hopefully we get a decent draw next turn. I don't think it matters. Everything has a bunch of health. That's true. That's true. I said we should probably look for health just in case we get the sweeper. And so we looked for health and then we got the sweeper. Although having said that, if we had gone to the left, we still would have been offered the Giga Stone and put that on. But maybe we have like a different infusion or something. Maybe we have Lodestone Totem. Soul Crushing Guilt seems good. And I think we skip. Yeah. I want to know what this is. If I skipped on Lodestone, I'd be very sad, knowing that we clicked on this cavern and got our health anyway. I mean, things worked out. Or at least have worked out so far, so I can't complain too much. Do we want more health? How much health do we need? Do we have any heals at all? I'm gonna click on this because I think it's funnier to have more upgrades. But we probably could have just picked up the 10 health to everyone. I think this is our last merchant of magic that we're going to go to. There's none on this ring, and then this one has the hell vent. So now is the time to do this. We could also do that. That's okay. We got holdover. Do we hold over the drain, or do we just soul crushing guilt? It probably doesn't matter at this point. I think if drain was infused, it would be more exciting. Let's do the drain because I love drain. It is a favorite card of mine. It's pretty bad with these foregone powers. I believe it does. I believe it does consume if it's discarded and then played through the discard. Let's start removing these foregone powers. Because I'm messing up my stuff. Take the gold because we're potentially going to the trinkets, and having gold at a merchant of trinkets sounds like something we want. Okay, we set up top. Get some attack, and now we can't do anything. Oh, that was the incant up top, so that was actually not too bad for us, all things considered. I should have played that. Well, we'll see. Maybe I don't want this drain until I hatch. That's probably the smarter thing to do. There we go. It's ridiculous just how much damage this egg is doing. It's just like, it's getting very silly. They're grown up. We'll start stacking the sap now, even though my suspicion, I have a sneaking suspicion that it doesn't matter, but they are fantastic. They are beautiful. We probably just wanted to play the fractures down here because we don't have. I guess we've got incant, right? We've got Siren of the Sea, so it still kind of matters. I just haven't noticed it because we've got so much like stuff coming from everywhere else that it doesn't matter. We've got high base stats. We've got the Spine Chief buffing them up. We've got our Echo Infusions and Echo Transfers. There's just a lot of stuff going on that ends up with these bogflies being giant. Oh, hey, look! Another Wurmkin etchings. I don't think we need this. We're just duping the one we've already like made very special. Poor Frost Effigy. I don't know what to say about this card. But we get to go draw. And I think that's nice. I think we're strong enough we can just keep skipping divine artifacts. In fact, most of the time I'm pretty confident. We go here. We're looking for a fifth upgrade on our flies. X cost cards, no. Improved firebox, they're not. Cuddle beard, no. Okay, fingers crossed. We could also get some pretty good consume cards. Not exactly what we wanted. Like a ring 7 petty theft is not ideal. Especially when we're visiting 0 merchants of magic. I think we take aggressive. We take this, what's it called, Heaven's Cold. I'm a little bit disappointed, but you know what? This run is very silly. It doesn't matter. I don't get to be too disappointed, given how everything else has gone. We can take this True Stone. I think Spell Chain's okay. But I think this True Stone here is good. Because I want to dupe this Wurmkin etchings, we're already getting 10. Sorry, we're already getting 5, and so we've only got 10 left. And so I can afford to wait till next ring. Maybe get a -2 on something. Or an even stronger Revenge of the Damned. Wouldn't be too bad. I think we can afford to wait. And so I'm going to, let's roll here. I think we skip. We will save our gold for this one. The benefit of Forgone power, much easier to collect those relentless bonus points. Ah. Yes. Lack of invasion. We take this. I think it's hard to think of a trial we don't take at this point. I guess I should also point out that this is like a non-standard run. For people watching, this is certainly on the run high side of things. We get flash freeze and we kill that with it. And then we just have a hatch party up here. Excellent. Although maybe we wanted to, yeah, I was wondering if we needed to kill one of these off. Luckily we have some pretty good cards when it comes to like killing stuff cards. We have some. Divinity was sketchy because of course you get Sweet Paws and see an Ember Wing, yeah. Yep. But nice, good job. What sort of deck did you end up with, Ashiaka? Yeah, at the moment we're just incanting everything top. There's not a lot else to say. We want to remove these Forgone powers because they get in the way of incanting a little bit, because we can't play them before drain. So that'll be the next thing. We're also in that position, right, where the smaller your deck is, the more often you're drawing into dead weights as well, which is a pain. And so it's kind of a balance. I should have drained this. I should have drained. I guess days works. If we happen to draw the days on this exact turn, it works as well. GG. Broken Memories is kind of interesting. I think it's a skip. Urchin Spines? If Urchin Spines were infused, I think it would be an easier pick. It's still pretty good. Yeah, let's pick it. And we go here. We have nothing to slap this on. Unfortunately. Have a look here. We got -2 and a Purge. Well, this Purge seems like it would fit a Forgone power quite well. So I'm happy to do that. And then we dupe this Wurmkin etchings. We don't have like crazy good Wurmkin etchings combos, but what we do have is a pretty good Revenge of the Damned, along with Urchin Spines, which is, what is it, like 210 damage a turn by comboing these, and Shelter. So that seems okay. And I guess we only need these to hatch. That's the main thing. We need the the infused cards to hatch. Oh, maybe I should have just looked here first, right? And then I could have duped something else. Sigh. So, Totem Fragment is also spell weakness. What does this mean? If we have Echo Seedling, that's true. No, we would have duped Revenge of the Damned instead. And then we would have had Urchin Spines every turn, along with Totem Fragment every turn, and 2 Revenge of the Damned. That sounds pretty strong. It's okay. We can pretend we didn't see this. Encase Divinity. We'll take that. We'll take this as well. I'm going to remove 2 Forgone powers. Done Echo. Done Echo. I think not. It's unfortunate. We just ran out of gold. It was... I don't know how that happened. And we've got 100. We spent all our gold. Let's go do this. I mean, you work hard an entire run to build up your gold, and then you get there and you see Done Echo and you just don't have enough. It feels bad, man. We hatch and then we kill. We try and stack days onto this maybe at some point. But we will see. We probably don't even need to do that. Does that work? Let's try it. Oh, I moved it to the back because of course it did. That's okay, we can daze this and push it back. Is this like flying kill territory? Could be. Could be, let's see. We need to kill... What can we total recall? Ah, a flash freeze. So we total recall, we kill that, we kill that. We kill this. We have too many consume cards to bring back now. But the point is we've done the work, so hopefully we kill next time it comes up. Which means we should probably focus on getting this wave cleared. We're not getting these back. So that means we should definitely focus on getting these waves cleared, I guess. Something like this. I don't know. Maybe I stuffed it up. We get this flash freeze. That's a little bit of extra damage. No! Yeah, we're just missing... We're missing 2 hits because of this. Pain! If only Spine Chief wasn't so weak. We went for it. We did not get it. No flying kill. We have days though. Days seems good. GG. Okay. And then just Divinity. I guess this time we don't overextend and then lose our Wurmkin Etchings chain, because that's a way you can lose. And I think we'd prefer not to lose. These are a little bit annoying. Probably want to do this. This needs 1, which means I get to Soul Crushing Guilt. Probably Crypt Builder, I guess. We just start doing everything, right? The problem is Crypt Builder doesn't really help against this wave. It's still 200 odd damage. Okay, we've got 4. What else is in there? Ah, the egg. We may as well cast this somewhere else. Because I'm not sure how the math works out. If we move the tankiest unit to the back, it probably still works. Here, this one's taking up one of our biggest hits, so we clear that one out of the way. This is still not great. That is what we want. Yeah, because we keep going down to 4, we have to make sure we keep playing stuff. And we won't really know how strong we are until we play out all our cards. Which can make some things a little bit stressful. I'm gonna pick Revenge of the Damned over this shelter. We don't have to. Fun fact, guys. Fun fact, everyone. We get Ember, and so we can play both. Completely stuffed up the order. It doesn't matter because they're dazed. And I guess very, very little matters at the moment. What can I kill with this? The answer is everything. Let's kill that, I guess. And I think we're fine just by doing this every single turn. Although we'd like to sort out some of this stuff, maybe. No. Can we win this turn? We're going to do this and see what we draw. Because then we can use this one here instead. Yeah. Seems good. GG. Hey spawns. Yep. That was a run. That was a run. I guess this is like, this is Wurmkin, Stygian, right? They are both plans that make you want to just spam spells on the floor, kind of. And so that's what we do.